Hi guys! So as promised, I wanted to post a video just telling you guys about my hair and getting it dyed and how it's been for me before, during, and I guess after. Is this after? I don't know. But yeah, so I decided to give the Instagram TV thing a try, but I'll try not to make this video too long and at least until I can get the hang of how to use it. But anyway, so to get straight to the point, as you can see, I got my hair dyed or bleached. I'll be multitasking here, but as you can see, and I will say that I got my hair professionally done. I went to the Mermaid Salon in Dallas, Texas. Although they don't really specialize in a lot of natural hair or really ethnic hair, I love how my hair turned out, so I would definitely say give it a shot, and I think you'll love yours too. But so the problems I've been having, well, first let me just go ahead and show y'all. Let's see. So yeah, I know this kind of looks crazy, but just bear with me. So since I got my hair dyed, one of the main things that I've always heard about, but I didn't know it to be true, they say you learn by doing, is that my hair is super dry. Like on my ends, which you can kind of see here, where the dye is, I mean, they're super dry. It's ridiculous. Even in comparison, oh, didn't know I had this one, to the roots of my hair. It's like when I run my fingers through this part of my hair, I can feel moisture, but on the ends, it's just super dry. I'll try to come in to show you. As you can see, just really, really dry. So that's been an issue I've had since getting my hair dyed. Also, another problem that I've been having is that I notice a lot of knots form on the end of my hair now. Now, I know a lot of naturals, they've dealt with that, like just in general in the past. Like I've heard people talk about it and complain about it, but I never had that issue until I bleached my hair. So a lot of times I have to like go in and like pull them out. Or if I'm just feeling really, really lazy, I'll probably just like cut them. But if you don't want to cut your hair, you literally have to like detangle them by hand. It's crazy. Another thing I noticed, so when I initially got my hair dyed, they did dye my hair straight, which I haven't gotten a professional hair dye before, and I haven't got my hair dyed at all since I've been natural. So I just thought maybe that was normal, but after doing a little research on Instagram and YouTube and stuff, there are a lot of hairstylists that will dye your hair in its natural state, and it looks just as good. Now, I got lucky. I liked how my hair looked straight, and I also liked how it looked curly. I'll even put a picture of it straight in here somewhere. But the first time I washed my hair after I dyed it, I freaked out because literally my hair, how it normally feels when you wash it, it didn't feel like that. It literally felt how it felt when I was natural before, but still wearing my hair straight, and it was heat damage. So I was like, oh my God, I just like messed up my hair. I'm gonna have to like cut it off and start all over again. I was pissed. But after a couple washes, I did see the curl pattern start to come back. And what I'll even do is I'll go ahead and like wet my hair, wash my hair, so you guys can kind of see how it looks once it's, you know, like wet, I guess. So that was one thing I noticed. I also noticed that it didn't look as full. So for me, I'll post a picture of like my hair before I dyed it and my hair after it. Although everyone's like, no, your hair's still really thick, it doesn't look as full to me. Even if you go look at the last couple pictures on my Instagram, you can kind of see, I don't know, it's just my hair was all natural. It just had a better fluffy, solid, like fro versus now. It is a little bit lazier to me, but I also like it. And it could be from my hair growing, because as my hair grows out, I do notice that it gets heavier, so it's kind of like weighed down. Let's see, what else did I notice? Oh, that with the air drying. So normally I wash my hair, condition it, put some gel on it, let it air dry, go. Now I notice it takes longer to air dry. I don't know if that's just me kind of being crazy, but I feel like it takes much longer for it to air dry and kind of fluff out how I like it. I have to use an enormous amount of conditioner. Like, it's ridiculous. I have to deep condition a lot more. So pretty much every time I wash my hair, I sit under the dryer with conditioner at least 30 minutes because that's the only thing that really softens up the ends. I do have to use my Denman brush a lot more to kind of get the curl in to kind of flow on the end. So when I'm detangling or even when I'm running the gel through my hair for my washing goes, I do have to use the Denman brush to kind of get my ends to curl up like the rest of my hair does. And also, so for my washing goes, I never used to leave the conditioner in my hair, but now I do because it just keeps the hair softer longer, but it still dries out very, very quick. I'm trying to catch one of these little knots for y'all. But you can kind of see it's just like the hair just ties itself. I don't know why it does that, but it does that a lot, and I have to pull it out or like I said, just cut it. So what I'll do, I'll go wash my hair real quick, just kind of show you guys what it looks like, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so this is my hair freshly washed, and I mean, as you can see, it's already starting to air dry a little bit. I haven't even been out the shower like 10 minutes, but as you can see, the hair is just thicker at the roots, at the areas that haven't been damaged by the bleaching. The ends, you know, I'll just come closer so you guys can see. I mean, my ends are just struggle bus, but it just is what it is. You can see that the curls are kind of falling. The ends too, I find myself having to clip these off every now and then. A lot of people go get their hair cut. I just kind of cut it myself. But you can kind of see here how the curl has fallen and the ends kind of do pretty much whatever they want. But it's to be expected. I mean, I knew there was going to be some damage. I didn't know the extent of it. Although I do think this is pretty bad, it's not as bad as some horror stories I've heard people. Granted, my whole head wasn't dyed, which I would never do. But let me turn around to kind of show you guys what's going on in the back. Pretty much the similar thing. It's like two textures throughout. I did notice, which I forgot to mention, when I shower that and I'm washing my hair, I have to do a lot more detangling with my fingers before I can even think about running the comb through it because it knots up a lot more at the ends. Other than that, I mean, my washing process is pretty much the same. So what the next step for me would be, I'm gonna put about like 2 to 3 coats of conditioner on it, sit under the dryer about 15 to 30 minutes. Once I get out of the dryer, then I put in a leave-in conditioner. I put a little gel in and mousse, and I just kind of let it air dry. Sometimes if I'm in a rush, I'll run through the roots with the diffuser, but I found that it takes kind of the same amount of time to dry overall unless I'm going to sit there with the diffuser the entire time. So that's my experience with bleaching. I'll put a couple pictures at the end just to show you kind of what the end result looks like once it's all dried and big and beautiful like I like it. So if you ever bleached your hair, you have any questions, please share your experiences down in the comments below, so we can share the information with all our other naturalistas. Again, as I said at the beginning of this video, I have a lot more content coming for you guys next year. A couple more things coming to close out this year. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. I hope this IGTV thing works out right. We'll see. Let me know, you know, do you guys like IGTV? Do you like YouTube? Like, what are your preference? Come on, I want to know. So, other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.